So today we're going to talk about proportions. So our definition for a proportion is a statement that two ratios are equal. So we're going to take our ratios that we've been learning about and decide if they're equal. It can be written two ways, so as the fraction, so A over B or C over D, or using the colons that we learned about. A cross product is how we're going to figure it out. So we're going to multiply diagonally to help determine if two ratios are equivalent or proportional. So we're going to go diagonally, we're going to circle it like the butterfly method, and we're going to multiply. That is the operation that we're going to use. We're going to multiply to figure it out. So you can use cross products to determine if two ratios are proportional, if they are equal. So if I take my two cross products and I get the same number when I multiply, that means that my two proportions or my two ratios are proportional or they're equal. Let's take a look at an example. So I have 6/4 and 8/12. So I'm going to write my ratios, 6/4 and equal to 8/12. I'm going to circle like a butterfly. So this is where you cross product, my butterfly method. Okay. And I'm going to do my math. So 6 times 12 is 72. And 4 times 8 is 32. So my two numbers when I do cross products are 72 and 32. They do not equal each other, so no, it does not form a proportion. Let's take a look at another one. Example 2. I have 1/2 and 5/10. So again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to write my proportion. 1/2 equals 5/10. Going to cross multiply. Draw my little butterflies. Okay, so 1 times 10 is 10. Notice I'm in those butterfly wings or those cross products. I'm going to multiply. 2 times 5 is 10. Okay, all right, so I have 10 equals 10. Yes, this forms a proportion. Okay, so I would just type in yes. So we just cross products. We write our two totals when we do our cross product, and either if they match, if they're equal to each other, it's yes, and if they're not, it's no. Let's take a look at some word problems, okay? So we're gonna, instead of just getting the words, we have to set up our own proportions, which is fine. So you swim your first 4 laps in 2.4 minutes. So I'm going to underline that. And you complete 16 laps in 12 minutes. Underline that. Okay, so I'm going to set this up. I'm going to make sure that I have some labels. So I have 4 laps over the 2.4 minutes. Equals 16 laps over 12 minutes. Pretty messy here, but notice I have laps on the top and minutes on the bottom, and that's okay. So it's what I should have. My 2 top labels should be the same, and my 2 bottom labels should be the same. So now I'm going to draw my butterfly loops. Okay, and I'm going to multiply. So 4 times 12, and this is 12, let me make that neater. 4 times 12 is 48, and 2.4 times 16 is 38.4. Well, I'm already noticing they're not the same, but I got to write my stuff. So 48 is not equal to 38.4. So no, it is not proportional. Okay? All right. Let's take a look at our last example. So sometimes you'll see it in a table. This is okay. You just have to do it a couple times because if one of them is not one of the pairs is not proportional, then the whole thing is not proportional. So I'm going to start with these. So I have x and y. Okay, so x is on top, y is on the bottom. So 1/7 is equal to 2/8. I'm going to cross multiply. I have 1/8, or 1 times 8 is 8, and 2 times 7 is 14. So that's no, because 8 does not equal 14. So now I can keep practicing. I have 2/8 equals 3/9. Well, 2 times 9 and 8 times 3. So 2 times 9 is 18, and 8 times 3 is 24. So that's also a no. And last but not least, I have 3/9 equal to 4/10. Do my cross products. Oops, circled a little too much on that one. Okay, 9 times 4 is 36, and 10 times 3 is 30. So 30 does not equal 36. So this whole thing they're not proportional. So no. Okay, so all you have to do is multiply your cross products, and if they're equal, they're proportional. Okay, make sure you have a piece of paper. You want to write these down, and a calculator to make sure that your calculations are correct. All right, so you have 6 tasks today, kind of going through. Okay, so you'll have some like example 1 and 2. You'll have some word ones like example 3, and you'll have one that looks like the table like example 4. Okay, so hopefully you reference this video and you have it up while you are working on each of those tasks. Have a great day.